The woman that you guys have been with, do you feel was because, well, first I'll ask, what do you feel is more attractive in a woman? Is it when she's vulnerable or timid, or as a strong slash independent woman? So the vulnerable, I'm using that word because when we were a little more primal, that was kind of like the exchange between man and woman. The woman would be in a vulnerable situation or like need help with something, and the man with his physical prowess or whatever. At least this is what we've been fed anyway. Who knows if this is actually
There we
happening.
go. I'm glad you fixed that.
But
I was about
the
to come
man
like
with
a
his
bat out of hell.
physicality would help the woman or save the woman or whatever. And it was kind of, at least for me,
Popeye.
like Popeye put in our head that that's kind of how it happens, and like that's what we're attracted to. So do you feel that the woman you've been with, was it more because they were vulnerable or strong? Like, what do you feel you're more attracted to?
I want to let y'all answer that.
I'll go first because I actually thought about this a lot. So I've actually been, it's a 60-40, but I've actually been with more women in terms of like our first kind of encounter was more out of vulnerability. And then the other 40% was more out of like, those are like really strong, independent women. And then I didn't like meet them or like take that next step with them through any vulnerability. It was just like, they didn't need me and I knew that. And they were like very strong. They were very secure about that. So I definitely feel like it's like when you see, or at least for me, like when you see a woman cry, like you kind of just want to help. And then, that can obviously lead to like being friends and blah, blah, blah. At least for me, that's kind of been what it was. Like I see them needing help and then I want to help them. And then like I feel for them. And then that's kind of why, something may happen between us. And then, yeah, so it's 60-40. So it's been more of that than the opposite. But I personally feel I'm definitely more attracted to, for like longevity, a strong woman. I think the vulnerability will bring me in, but it won't make me stay. Like if you're just gonna be vulnerable the whole time, like no, I'm not gonna be saving you or whatever the whole time, helping you out. Eventually, I'm gonna need someone that's strong and can handle things herself. And I may help her, but I just need to like have that feeling of I don't need to help her every time. So that's my take on it.
That's interesting. I never really thought about it like in like sort of that terms really. So it's like kind of different. I wouldn't say like vulnerable. Like vulnerability is like something that I'm attracted to. It's just like those girls like that I've like talked to and like had like encounters like that with. It's like I've had to have like some sort of conversation for some sort of time with them like beforehand. So it's like there's been like we've like been like, so whether we were building just like there's just like I don't know. Because like could you say the question again? Because like are you attracted? It's like were you more attracted to it or?
Yeah, so it's two parts. Like, do you feel vulnerability or like a woman's strength is what attracts you more? And then relating that to like the actual woman you've been with. Or
Wait,
timid,
so,
you can also use the word timid.
Wait, what was that first part? The first part, that's what I need.
More attractive, vulnerability, timidness, or being strong, or timid, shy. I guess that could be in the same category as well. Like honestly, looking at the woman you've been with, were they very outright?
Were they like more outspoken, or were they just really shy?
Come on.
No, yeah, okay, all right. So that's better. All right, so like I don't like. I think most girls I've like been with probably more in the middle. Like I'm more attracted to like a girl that's like there's some girls that have been like loud and like not girls that have been like, loud or nothing like that, but girls that are just I don't know like She doesn't have to be more reserved, but it's kind of just slight, sort of. So it's somewhere probably in the middle, I'd say, for me.
My turn?
My turn?
Yeah, sir. Yeah.
So Josh, you said it's like 60-40, leaning more towards the vulnerability side or timid. And Jameer, you said you in the middle?
Yeah.
Heard.
Actually, I'd say I'm leaning more
Go
towards
ahead,
like
boy.
stronger outspoken actually woman.
Got you.
Yeah.
Boy, get up on my melon.
Oh.
Not annoying. All right. So what you're more attracted to?
Yeah, what do you feel you're more
Just making
attracted
sure
to,
we're
and
on
then
the
you
same
can kind
page
of
here.
use your actual experience.
Um, That's how I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna go with strong, and I think it's more because at the same time, vulnerability is strength. You know what I'm saying? Like if you could be vulnerable with me and like sharing your experiences and sharing, your happiness, etc., what makes you tick. Like I don't mind vulnerability in that sense, but like if you're like helpless, no, I don't find you acting like you're helpless or being helpless is attractive at all. So my answer is gonna be strong, but you
Yo,
also have to define what strong is because a strong what people say is strong, it could be like the new word, the phrase of the century is toxic behavior. So
Oh God, yeah.
you could think you're strong, but you're actually toxic. See what I'm saying?
No, yeah, exactly.
yeah.
It's like girls have been like vulnerable, but when I say vulnerable, I mean like open and just like been able to say, being able to
Yeah,
communicate,
that's what I'm saying.
like just stuff like that.
A lot of people.
Like a girl that's like timid or shy, like that stuff you gotta like either you gotta really build a connection to get that out of her, or like you're probably most likely you're not gonna get it out. Like you're not gonna get her to say it to you.
Yeah. I guess I more so mean like vulnerable, but with more of a like need or want your help.
So like they want to like be
Yeah,
vulnerable.
that savior
Yeah, so,
complex.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
You just need somebody to save you.
they
Nah,
need a
I'm not
captain.
into that.
They need a captain saver. Yeah,
Bro,
no.
there's guys who act that way too. Don't
Oh no, there's
gotta
definitely
keep it
guys that.
balanced.
Oh, I mean, it definitely goes both ways.
Because
Like,
people think you're attacking them.
I know definitely everything. Like, it goes both ways. There's definitely dudes that act that way too, and
Heck yeah, mama's boy.
dudes that
Need their
need
mama to do everything.
need somebody. Yeah, need somebody to do stuff for them. Need people to. You always need some sort of help with something. Never try to go out do something for
Facts.
themselves. It's just like, nah,
Those
like, come on, like at some point,
people
like,
exist.
yeah, like at some point, like every once in a while, like, okay, I guess everyone needs some help sometime. Everyone's gonna need help at some point, yes. But it's just like
Facts.
when you're gonna be when you're gonna like step up and be, like, all right, stand on your own 2 feet, like do something for yourself.
Be a man or be a girl.
Stand on your
Be
square.
be an adult, be like a mature person. Like, come on, let's go.
Let your nuts or your
Be
ovaries hang.
who thou wilt.
Words.
That's what we said, let you.
I quit.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's definitely like maybe more of a scientific thing of like men need to feel needed or wanted. Like they need to feel like a woman wants their help. That's what I was basing that off of. Is definitely true. Like nobody wants to feel like they're not needed or wanted.
Thank you. There you go.
It's like there's no
Good
connection.
cleanup, Papa.
Well,
Right. Everybody wants to feel wanted, bro.
yeah,
Otherwise, you wouldn't get in a relationship.
otherwise, this
Absolutely.
social media shit would not be yapping.